Have you ever looked at your balcony, patio, or even a small windowsill and thought, I wish this space felt greener, more alive, but I just don't have the time to constantly care for plants? What if the answer isn't putting in more effort, but simply choosing plants that actually thrive when you do less? Today, we're diving into the idea of an effortless container garden, a selection of durable, dependable perennials that grow beautifully in pots and practically look after themselves. These are plants that tolerate mist watering, don't rely on perfect soil, and still reward you with color, texture, and life. And at the end, there's a simple container trick that can make the whole process even easier. Let's get started. 1. Geranium. If you want a plant that quickly fills a container and keeps blooming without needing constant care, your hardy geranium, often called cranesbill, is one of the most dependable choices you can make. The longer you grow it, the more you realize how little it actually requires from you. Unlike many ornamental plants that need careful positioning and regular upkeep, cranesbill adapts with ease. Whether it's placed in full sun or partial shade, it adjusts without stress. That flexibility takes away one of the biggest challenges in container gardening, finding the perfect spot. As it grows, it forms a soft, spreading mound that naturally fills out the container. The foliage is dense but still light in appearance, creating a relaxed, slightly wild look that feels organic rather than overly styled. You don't need to combine multiple plants to achieve fullness. This one does it all on its own. The leaves are finely textured and visually appealing even before any flowers appear. And once blooming begins, it doesn't fade quickly. Instead, it produces a continuous display of delicate flowers in shades of pink, purple, and blue, gently rising above the foliage. Another key advantage is how low maintenance it is. Many flowering plants require regular deadheading to keep producing blooms, but geranium continues without it. You can leave it unattended for long periods, and it will still look neat and well composed. It's also very forgiving when it comes to watering. If you forget occasionally, it recovers without issue. If the soil isn't perfect, it still performs well. And over time, it only improves, growing fuller and stronger each season, enhancing your container garden with almost no extra effort. 2. Not Hellebore. Hellebore is one of those plants that completely changes how you experience the gardening season. While most plants are still dormant and waiting for warmer weather, Hellebore quietly begins to bloom, sometimes even emerging while winter hasn't fully passed. That early flowering makes it incredibly valuable. It brings life, color, and energy into your space at a time when everything else still feels empty and inactive. In containers, Hellebore has a calm and refined presence. It doesn't rely on bright or flashy colors to stand out. Instead, it offers soft, muted tones: creamy whites, dusty pinks, deep purples, and gentle greens. The flowers often face slightly downward, giving them a natural, understated elegance, almost like something growing freely in a woodland setting. But its appeal goes far beyond the blooming period. Even after the flowers fade, the plant continues to provide structure. Its evergreen foliage remains thick, glossy, and richly colored, ensuring your container always looks full and complete throughout the year. Hellebore is especially well suited for shaded areas. Where many plants struggle without direct sunlight, it performs effortlessly. Shaded balconies, north-facing patios, or tucked-away corners become perfect locations rather than limitations. And when it comes to care, it couldn't be simpler. Once planted in well-draining soil, Hellebore requires very little attention. It doesn't need frequent watering, or rarely encounters pest issues, and doesn't demand regular pruning. At most, you might remove a few older leaves once a year, but even that step is optional. What you get in return is a plant that feels stable, mature, and quietly elegant. It doesn't try to dominate the space. Instead, it anchors the entire container, giving your garden a calm, established atmosphere. And that's exactly what makes Hellebore so special. It doesn't ask for much, but it consistently delivers more than you expect. 3. Dianthus. If you are attracted to compact plants that combine bright color with a soft, slightly nostalgic scent, Dianthus is one of those options that rarely lets you down. It has a very distinctive personality, tidy, structured, and quietly elegant, almost like a perfectly arranged bouquet that somehow grows effortlessly on its own. At first, Dianthus might appear quite simple. It forms low, neat cushions of slender blue-green foliage that stay controlled and contained, never growing wildly or unevenly. But that simplicity is exactly what makes it so effective in container gardening. It brings a sense of order and harmony, giving your arrangement a polished, finished look without requiring constant adjustment or shaping. Once it begins to bloom, the transformation is immediate. Slender stems rise just above the foliage, each carrying a finely detailed flower. The petals are often delicately fringed, giving them a soft, almost lace-like texture. The color palette is wide and versatile, ranging from gentle pastel pinks to deep reds and crisp whites, sometimes even featuring subtle two-tone patterns that add depth without overwhelming the composition. And then there's the fragrance. Rather than being strong or overpowering, Dianthus releases a light, spicy scent reminiscent of cloves. It doesn't dominate the entire space, but in smaller areas like balconies or near windows, it becomes something you naturally notice. Each time you walk past, brush against it, or pause nearby, it adds another subtle sensory layer to the experience. In terms of care, Dianthus fits perfectly into a low-maintenance lifestyle. It thrives in full sun, and the more light it receives, the more generously it blooms. It doesn't require rich, nutrient-heavy soil. In fact, overly fertile conditions can reduce flowering. A simple, well-draining mix is all it needs to stay healthy. Watering is often where things get overcomplicated. Dianthus actually prefers the soil to dry slightly between waterings. Its roots don't tolerate constant moisture well, so occasional neglect is far less harmful than overwatering. This makes it an excellent choice for anyone with a busy schedule or a tendency to forget watering now and then. Another benefit is its controlled growth habit. It doesn't spread aggressively or take over the container. It stays compact, maintaining its shape naturally without the need for trimming or correction. Deadheading can help encourage more blooms, but it isn't essential. Even without it, Dianthus continues to perform consistently. It's adaptable, forgiving, and reliable in the best possible way. Over time, Dianthus becomes a steady and dependable element in your container garden. It doesn't change dramatically or demand constant attention. Instead, it follows a natural rhythm, growing, flowering, resting, and returning again with the same quiet consistency. And that's exactly where its strength lies. While some plants aim to stand out with bold, dramatic displays, Dianthus focuses on refinement. It adds a clean, cohesive look to your space, pairs effortlessly with both vibrant and subtle companions, and always feels balanced. It's not just easy to grow, it's genuinely easy to live with. 4. Lavender. Imagine stepping outside and being greeted by a gentle, calming fragrance every single time. Lavender doesn't simply enhance the look of your space, it completely transforms its atmosphere. And what makes it even more appealing is that it actually performs better when you do less, not more. Lavender is naturally adapted to harsh conditions. In its native environment, it grows in dry, rocky soils under intense sunlight. That means when you grow it in a container, the goal isn't to create rich, ideal conditions. It's to avoid them. Too much water, overly fertile soil, or excessive care can actually do more harm than good. The formula for success is simple. Provide full sun, around 6 to 8 hours daily, and use soil that drains exceptionally well. Sandy or gritty mixes are ideal, while dense, moisture-retaining soil should be avoided. Terracotta pots are especially beneficial because they allow excess moisture to evaporate quickly. Once established, lavender becomes highly drought-tolerant. You can go several days without watering, sometimes longer, and it will continue to thrive. In fact, slightly drier conditions often intensify its fragrance as the plant produces more concentrated essential oils. Lavender also offers practical advantages. It naturally helps repel pests like mosquitoes and moths, while simultaneously attracting beneficial pollinators such as bees and butterflies. So, beyond aesthetics, it contributes to a healthier, more active micro-ecosystem in your container garden. As it matures, lavender becomes even more visually appealing. It develops a woody base paired with soft, silvery foliage and upright stems of purple flowers that move gently in the breeze. The overall effect feels relaxed and Mediterranean, beautiful, calming, and effortlessly maintained. 5. Sedum. If there were a plant perfectly suited for people who occasionally forget to water, sedum would easily be at the top of the list. But what truly makes it remarkable isn't just its ability to survive, it's how consistently attractive it remains with almost no effort. Sedum is designed to handle tough conditions. Its thick, succulent leaves store water, allowing it to endure long dry periods without showing signs of stress. While many plants wilt under similar circumstances, Sedum maintains its shape, structure, and visual appeal. In containers, this resilience becomes even more valuable. Pots tend to dry out faster than garden soil, which can be challenging for most plants, but for Sedum, it's actually ideal. It prefers soil that dries out between waterings, and constant moisture is one of the few things it doesn't tolerate well. Another strength is its flexibility. Sedum can grow in a wide variety of containers: shallow dishes, hanging baskets, decorative pots, or even unusual repurposed items. It doesn't require deep soil or large root space, making it perfect for creative and compact designs. Visually, it offers a range of possibilities. The upright varieties form neat clusters topped with small, star-shaped flowers that add subtle structure and interest. Trailing varieties spill gracefully over the edges of containers, creating soft, flowing lines that make arrangements look far more intricate than they actually are. Interestingly, Sedum performs best in poorer soil. Rich, heavily fertilized mixes can cause it to grow too quickly and lose its compact form. Simpler, less nutrient-dense soil helps maintain its natural balance and strength. It's also extremely tolerant of environmental stress. Intense sunlight, heat, wind, it handles all of it with ease. You can place it in the most exposed areas of your space, and it will continue to thrive without complaint. Over time, Sedum becomes a subtle but essential element in your container garden. It fills empty spaces, softens edges, and adds texture, all without drawing too much attention or requiring ongoing care. It doesn't just make gardening easier, it nearly eliminates the need for maintenance altogether. 6. Hosta. Now let's turn our attention to shaded areas, because not every balcony or patio is bathed in sunlight. And this is exactly where hostas truly come into their own. Hostas don't just manage in low-light conditions, they genuinely thrive in them. In spaces where many plants appear weak or struggle to grow, hostas develop confidently, filling containers with dense, layered foliage that feels rich, full, and almost luxurious. The leaves are what make them stand out. Broad, soft, and deeply textured, they come in a wide range of shades, from Nassishani deep greens to cool blue-gray tones, often highlighted by striking variegation. Some varieties feature soft, creamy edges, while others display bold contrasts that immediately draw attention. This variety allows even a single plant to create depth and visual interest without needing any companions. In container gardening, this is incredibly valuable. Instead of combining several plants to achieve a full, finished look, one healthy hosta can completely fill the space on its own. It naturally forms a rounded, balanced mound that expands outward in a way that feels intentional and well-designed. That's why hostas are often considered ideal anchor plants. They bring structure, stability, and a sense of completeness to the entire container. Even when planted alone, they make the arrangement feel cohesive and thoughtfully composed. Another advantage is how effortlessly they maintain their shape. Unlike many foliage plants that require frequent trimming or adjustments, hostas grow into their form naturally. There's no need for constant intervention. They develop into a clean, well-proportioned structure on their own. When it comes to care, hostas are more forgiving than they might appear. While they prefer consistent moisture, especially in containers, they're not fragile. If you occasionally miss a watering, they may droop slightly, but this is only temporary. Once they receive water again, they recover quickly, often within hours. They also adapt well to different container sizes, as long as there's enough room for gradual expansion. And that's one of the most rewarding aspects of growing hostas. Each year they return larger, fuller, and more impressive than before. Your container doesn't stay the same, it evolves and improves naturally over time. Even without flowers, hostas maintain a strong visual presence throughout the entire season. When they do bloom, they send up slender flower spikes that add a gentle vertical accent, subtly enhancing the composition without overpowering it. Perhaps most importantly, hostas bring a sense of calm. Among brighter, more dynamic plants, they act as a balancing element, softening the overall look and creating a more relaxed, natural atmosphere. They don't demand attention, but they quietly define the entire space. 7. Daylilies. Daylilies are the kind of plant that gradually reshape your understanding of what low maintenance really means. You might start growing them because they're known for being easy, but over time, you realize they offer far more than simple resilience. They consistently provide structure, color, and reliability without asking much in return. Their blooming habit is what truly makes them special. Yes, each individual flower lasts only a single day, but that detail quickly becomes irrelevant when you see how many buds the plant produces. The real beauty lies in the rhythm. New flowers open each morning, while others fade by evening. This ongoing cycle creates a living, ever-changing display that feels dynamic rather than static. In containers, this effect becomes even more noticeable. Because everything is closer and more contained, you experience the daily changes more directly. You don't need a large garden to enjoy a rich floral display. Just one well-grown daylily can provide weeks of visual interest right outside your door. From a structural point of view, daylilies add something very important: movement. Their long, arching leaves form a fountain-like shape, softening the edges of the container and creating a natural sense of flow. Even when not in bloom, the foliage alone gives the arrangement a feeling of life and fullness. When the flowers appear, they rise above the greenery like bursts of color. Some varieties bring bold, fiery tones such as orange and red, while others offer softer, more delicate shades. No matter the color, the blooms always feel balanced and intentional, never overwhelming the space. One of the most satisfying qualities of daylilies is their resilience. They don't require perfect care routines or constant attention. If you forget to water them, they endure. If the soil isn't ideal, they adapt. If you skip fertilizing, they still bloom. This level of tolerance removes pressure and makes gardening feel far more enjoyable. Over time, daylilies reward patience. Each season, they grow denser and more productive, producing more leaves, more stems, and more blooms. Your container doesn't just maintain its appearance, it improves naturally without extra effort. Daylilies don't ask for attention, they earn it. 8. Thyme. Thyme is one of those plants that quietly becomes part of your everyday routine. It's not just something you grow, it's something you interact with, something that combines visual beauty, fragrance, and practicality into one effortless presence. At first glance, thyme may seem modest. It doesn't feature large flowers or dramatic foliage. But once it settles into a container, its true personality begins to emerge. It spreads gradually, forming a soft, low-growing layer that gently reaches the edges of the pot and begins to cascade over them. And that's where its real charm appears. Instead of a rigid, contained form, thyme creates a relaxed, flowing look. It softens the sharp edges of containers and gives your space a more natural, lived-in feel, almost as if the garden developed on its own, rather than being carefully arranged. When it comes to care, thyme is incredibly simple. It thrives in conditions that would challenge most other plants: full sun, dry soil, and minimal nutrients. In fact, too much attention can actually be harmful. Overwatering is one of the few real risks, since thyme prefers its roots to stay slightly dry and well-drained. This makes it an excellent choice for containers, especially when paired with well-draining soil or terracotta pots that allow excess moisture to evaporate easily. But thyme offers more than just visual appeal. It creates an experience. Run your fingers through it, and it releases a warm, earthy fragrance that instantly brings the space to life. Cut a few stems, and you have fresh herbs ready to use in your kitchen. It forms a natural connection between your container garden and your daily life. During its flowering period, thyme adds another subtle layer: tiny blossoms that attract bees and other pollinators. It's not a bold display, but rather a constant, gentle activity that adds movement and energy to your space. And perhaps its greatest strength is how little it asks in return. No complicated care routines, no constant adjustments, no ongoing maintenance. It simply grows, and spreads, and becomes part of your environment. Steady, useful, and effortlessly present.